Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Wang. Thanks for coming to attend my presentation. In order to enhance your sense of participation, I prepared a glass of water. This is magical water. If I'm embarrassed or nervous, please remind me to drink it. Thank you. My research question is turbo equalization for underwater acoustic communication. In the last years, underwater acoustic sensor networks have exponentially grown in many scientific, industrial, and research areas. Wireless underwater communications are required in many application fields, such as real-time remote control of seabed and oil rigs, monitoring of underwater environment, conversation between divers, and mapping of the seabed. So recently, how to improve the underwater data transmission has been an important issue for the experts in the telecommunication fields. Though there is various measures have been taken, it still has big improvement space. Among them, a good candidate receiver for the underwater acoustic channel is using a turbo equalizer. Turbo equalization is a new equalization method that is different from other traditional methods which working at the receiver. At first, it deals with the data at the beginning of the transmission, and this process is called turbo decoding. When the receiver receives the analog sequences, it will divide them into two groups and separately interleave and deinterleave. Finally, the data will be sent into the decoder that can recover the initial sequence. Turbo equalization can effectively decrease the error rates without increasing the complexity of the system. Therefore, it is quite suitable for the complex channels like the underwater acoustic channel. My key points of this research include underwater acoustic channel model, turbo coding and equalizer algorithms, and how to choose a combination of algorithms for the underwater acoustic channel is very important to this research. From a large study before, it should be admitted that the turbo equalization could improve the performance of the underwater channel. In order to draw the conclusion, this research design can be divided into three parts, which include underwater acoustic channel simulation, the design of the algorithm combination, and the performance of the test. In the underwater acoustic channel part, the channel model can be simplified by this equation. Don't worry, I will not explain it for you. Okay, at the review of a large amount of the study, many algorithms are introduced and most of them are listed the advantages and gaps, so it is easy to choose some good algorithms separately in the turbo codes and the equalizers, then combine them, add their program together. In the turbo code part, the SOV map and the maxlog map are chosen for this system. For the equalizer part, the linear transversal equalizer and the decision feedback equalizer are chosen for this research. And then add the filter algorithm into these two equalizers. In the performance test, it is necessary to ensure the important variables in the performance. From the study mentioned in the literature review, we can from the figure that give find that they all choose the bit error rate as the variable. Because the main idea of the channel improvement is to decrease the error bits or correct the error bits using the channel decoding methods. So bit error rate is also chosen for this research design. Besides, the different modulation method may also influence the performance. Therefore, all the factors should be considered and using the control variable method in the experiment. The advantages of this research design are firstly, it's based on the underwater channel model. Also, it can use the control variable method, and it compare many combinations. Last, it uses the MATLAB simulation, which can simplify your work. Also, the research design has a number of the limitations. Firstly, there are also some good algorithms not mentioned in this study. So the result in this research may not the best combination. Besides, this research needs to calculate many algorithms' performance data. And as a result, it will cost a large computation and spend much time on waiting for the results. Lastly, in a practical underwater channel, it has many factors that will influence the performance, and it has been mentioned in the literature review. But in the research design, some of these factors has been ignored in order to simplify the channel model. So in this subject, I didn't really do a research, but I believe this is a perfect design to find the best method to improve the data transmission in the underwater channel. Besides, I have learned a lot about how to do a research and read the papers. I think it's really important to my research work in the future. At last, I must say thanks to my teachers and my friends. You helped me a lot to finish the tasks and this presentation. Thank you.